What's up, y'all? And welcome to Big Time Cooking with NG. In the kitchen today, we're going to mix up a batch of pure, delicious white chocolate walnut cookies. I'm talking about that just right crunch with that interior that melts in your mouth. You're going to have to double this batch because trust me, these cookies are going to disappear within minutes. So no more wasting time. Let's get to cooking, or in this case, let's get to baking. I'm about to sift right here 1 cup bread flour and 3/4 cups all-purpose flour. To this mixture, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon salt, and we're going to add 1 teaspoon baking powder. We just give it a nice quick sift. You know, and I like making cookies because cookies are simple, quick to mix. You can freeze them and then bake them at a later date, and it's everyone's favorite, kids and adults alike. All right, now that we sifted our dry ingredients, we're gonna put that on the side, and let's talk about our chocolate chips and our nuts. I got about 2 cups of white chocolate chips, and it's gonna make these cookies just really good. Now we're gonna use walnuts, and I think the walnuts gonna give it a nice, different type of texture to the cookies. I'm just giving these walnuts a nice rough chop like this. Simple, you know, anybody could do this. All right, now that I give my walnuts a nice chop, we're gonna put these on the side. This is what I'm gonna do. Just put these on the side like this. Put my chocolate chips like this, and now we're ready to mix up our wet ingredients. We got 2 sticks of butter, unsalted butter. Let me just get these in a bowl real quick. And now we're gonna go in with 1 cup of brown sugar, light brown sugar, and then we're gonna go in with a 1/2 cup of white sugar. We're gonna give it a little mix. You can use a stand mixer. I'm gonna use a hand mixer since it's just 1 batch of cookies. And we're gonna make it easy. So here we go. And you know, while I'm mixing these up, I just wanna say thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for sharing. Big Time Cooking with NG. We're making white chocolate walnut cookies. And I can't wait to get these in the oven. We're almost there, folks. Like I said, we're whipping up our cream mixture right now. Sugar and butter. Looks like heaven up in there. Let me turn this off for a second. Yeah, it's about 6 minutes. So look at that mixture. You see how nice and light and pale it looks. That's because we incorporated the air inside of the cookies. So what I have here is 1 whole egg and then 1 egg yolk. The egg yolk is gonna add some nice richness to your cookie. So let me crank up my mixer again. And we add my eggs. And I'm just gonna mix it till I get, you know, 1 in really good. And I add the next egg. Then we're gonna add one teaspoon vanilla. Then goes the vanilla. Just put that on the side out of the way. All right, so now we're gonna add our flour mixture. We're gonna just add a little bit at a time so we don't make a mess. So into our bowl goes our flour. We just put a little bit in there. Give it a mix. Of course, you're gonna mix this on low. You don't want flours all over your kitchen. Turn up your mixer once it gets nice and incorporated. We're gonna crank off our mixer 1 more time. We're gonna add the rest flour. Put that on the side. All right, let's mix it up. Again on low. And what I'm gonna do is, as soon as the flour is incorporated, like not even still fully mix it, I'm gonna stop it. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna add our chocolate chips. And we're gonna fold them in. There we go. Look at those white chocolate chips. I mean, look at those white chocolate chips. Put those in. Give it a fold. So the trick is to baking. You beat your butter and your sugar for a very long time, 6 to maybe more minutes. But your flour mixture, once your flour is added, once it's incorporated, you stop. That's the trick. And now your baked goods are gonna come out looking and tasting real fine. Next, we're gonna add my nuts. I'm just gonna take my knife and grab it. Just let them go in. All right, let's fold in these nuts. So again, just gently take a spatula and you fold in. Just go on the side and pull it around. That's looking real good. That's pretty much good like that. All right, so I'm gonna grab my cookie sheet, line it with parchment paper, and we're ready to scoop out these cookies. We're gonna get them in the oven. Got my cookie sheet lined with parchment paper. I'll scoop out each cookie. So you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Once you put out these cookies, you're going to bake them for about, I'd say bake them for about 15 to 17 minutes. All right, there's my cookies. They don't look great. I had them cooling on the rack for a while. Now I plated them up. It's time to take a taste. Just put this right here. Let's take a taste of these cookies. Yeah, break it off. And I can say it's awesome, man. These cookies are awesome. White chocolate chips, the walnuts are great. Great texture, great crunch. Just want to say thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for hitting the notification bell. And I will see you next week. Let me wrap up all these cookies. I'm going to watch a movie with my glass of milk. And I will see you guys next week. You all have a good one. Big time cooking.